I am not a web designer, and I designed this entire thing using words. So I am currently looking into a local company called Aqueduct that I want to help run advertising on, Facebook ads specifically. So I took a little bit of time and went through their website, put on some of their unique value propositions about them, some of the services they offer, opportunities that they have, questions that I would have to ask them, etc. What I did after going from there was using ChatGPT. I helped with the research that I put together. I helped write some ad copy that I would use on with their Facebook ads. And this ad copy was obviously based on like my own understanding of how to write good copy. It's not just like telling it to write copy. You can see the huge prompt that I put in initially to have the copy generated, and then I iterated on that, which is a very important thing. But I took that copy, I put it in here, because I want to send this to them and like visit them in person to present this to them as a mock-up. So wrote some primary text, some headlines. On here, I took a bunch of notes on what some of their USPs are, some of their authority markers, things like that, that I would use in the prompt that I would use to create this landing page that I showed you at the very beginning of this video. So then from there, I put together this landing page blueprint. I wrote a headline, a subheadline, kind of how I would want this structured based on landing page best practices that I already know and that I'm already aware of. And then from there, what I did was I went back to ChatGPT and had it develop a prompt that I could use to put into AI Studio, Google's AI Studio, and vibe code the entire landing page that I showed you at the beginning of this video. So I'm trying to scroll down to see where I put this exact prompt in. But essentially, here's the prompt that I had generated using AI Studio to put into, or using ChatGPT to put into AI Studio so that it would create this high quality landing page and not something crappy. So obviously I iterated upon that and kept going through that process. Then I put it into here and it developed this landing page. Obviously it's not perfect, but it at least gives me a jumping off point to meet with them and say, hey, here's kind of the general structure of what this would look like and why this would perform better. Obviously, like the image that I put in here didn't come through when I vibe coded it. So I'd say like we replace this with a hero image of a service well done, basically. Some differentiators, and all this is like accurate to their business, which is so crazy. Free consultation, social proof. This would be before and after images of what they do, which is like pond and lake cleanup and management services. But then from there, what I did was I used a tool called Higgsfield AI, which has a Nano Banana, which is Google's image generation tool, integrated. What I did was went back to ChatGPT, created a prompt using ChatGPT to input into this to create these static ads that I'm going to share with them. But these static ads this was what it created initially, but then I had iterated on it, and this is what it created using the marketing knowledge that I have. But that's crazy.